Now entering the elevator to the retail underground. Enjoy the descent to the subversive layer of knowledge.
All right, we are live. What's going on tonight, Dan? Or should I say Emperor?
I am.
Is everything proceeding as you have foreseen?
Destiny. As the new and improved crypto king. I'm now crypto emperor.
That's right. Everything is proceeding as he has foreseen.
And I even got a new cool comic. It is one of the original introductions of the Riddler from Silver Age Comics from Batman. I believe that one is from the 1968.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a good one.
It's a good one. All right. Well, while we're waiting for some people to hop on, let's see. Do we have anybody? We got a few people hopping on now, so we'll just kind of hang out and talk here until we get everybody on. We are doing our crypto fantasy league. Bart won the last one, so who's going to win it this time? We're doing a 2-week crypto fantasy league. Anybody that is brand new, basically, it's all for fun. You know, we're not putting any money into it or anything like that. It's all to help people gain knowledge in the cryptocurrency space and get better utilizing cryptocurrency and investing into it. Okay, so basically the premise of it is you have 1,000 fake dollars. You're going to pick 5 projects, and whoever ends up getting the biggest gains total at the end of 2 weeks will win a gift card. And like I said, Bart won it last time. Bart's been having some good picks. I'll give him a lot of credit. Bart called UBX there, and we covered it on one of our low cap gem videos, and that thing absolutely skyrocketed. So it's come down a little bit since then, but it was on a tear.
I think before I reveal my picks, I'm going to let Bart pick, and I'm going to just nab a few from him.
Yeah, I'm there with you because he's been on fire with his picks lately. So I think that I'm just going to let him do all the heavy lifting, and we're just going to kind of sit back and let him do it. So
that's right. So the other thing, so what we're going to be doing is, I believe, is in this round, because Derek is going to be doing our kind of tracking on everything. We are allowed one mid-week trade. So for the whole first week, you're allowed to do one trade, or not one trade, but you're allowed to trade, I believe, at least one of your cryptos. I believe you can trade pretty much one time, and it can be all 5 or 4 of them, or even just one if you want, and then swap it out. So we'll confirm once he gets on here, and make sure that that's all good.
Late as usual. You just can't count on that guy.
I know. Yeah, this is the guy we're leaving in charge of our theoretical dollars.
Yep. Who's to say he doesn't just mistakenly put a 1 in front of some of his stuff and a 0 in front of somebody else's?
Yep. Yeah, I'm not saying that I lost last time because Derek cheated, but it's heavily implied, even though he's not even the one who did it last time. But I'm the one who counted it up.
That's right.
I got some good ones. I got some interesting. I want to I'll reveal mine before we reveal yours, but I got some interesting ones that are all tracking downward at the moment, but I think long term they're going to shoot back up.
Well, look at this. He's driving to the office right now to just to do this for us. I mean, that's dedication right there. Taking time out of his night to go to the office to put together the spreadsheet for us and everything. It's pretty awesome. So before we jump in and do that, guys, let's talk a little bit about just investment strategy. Okay. Cause I think this is something a lot of people want to know more about. We don't talk about it a whole lot. There's really not anybody that actually does talk about it, but perfect example today. Okay. Stellar. We actually dropped a video about it. Actually, a lot of the projects we've been talking about lately have been doing very, very well, which, hey, that's awesome. Stellar had a nice pump earlier this morning, and then pretty much throughout the day it sustained it. But when I woke up this morning, it was up like 15%, I believe it was. And I was watching it kind of throughout the day and everything, because my goal was basically, if this thing gets to 25 to 30% up, it's already up from where it was just the day before, but it's way up from where I originally bought in at it and everything. So if this thing, continues to pump, I'm going to take some profits, and I think that's something enough people don't do. Everybody gets into that mindset that they just want to, just continue to hold. And guys, you gotta be willing sometimes to take profits. Yes, everybody worries, oh, but I'm gonna have to pay tax on it. Well, guess what? You're gonna be paying tax on it if you're making money either way. So if you hold that thing all the way to the top, you're gonna be paying tax on all those gains anyway. But you can't be afraid to ultimately just take profits and then reinvest it into something different. Okay, there's nothing wrong with on the way up for that one right there. I didn't get rid of all my Stellar. I still have some, but I got rid of enough that I was comfortable where I thought that, okay, I can take my profits on that one and I can move it into another project that maybe is kind of stagnant, just like Stellar was, but I feel is getting ready for that next big pump. And we do have a video coming out tomorrow. Just shot it actually right before this. That is going to be a really cool video. I'm not going to spoil what it is or anything, but might give you guys some ideas on different projects that you might want to be looking at for April, because April typically tends to be a very bullish month for crypto. So keep that in mind. April is typically historically very bullish. Doesn't matter if it's a bull market or a bear market. April is always a good month, and there's some projects out there that I think are undervalued where they're sitting at right now and really have a lot of potential to grow.
Yeah,
I guess
absolutely.
the other thing we should announce too, for anybody that's on here right now or anybody that is watching this after the fact. Oh, Bart's on here. There he is. What's up, Bart? We were just singing your praises here just a couple minutes ago, Bart. We were talking about how good your picks were. We're actually pretty sure that Dan and I are going to throw everything that we had planned for tonight out the window in terms of our own picks, and we're just going to kind of ride Bart's coattails a little bit, I think, and just go with whatever he thinks.
Well, I thought about doing that, but Bart, we crowned you the king of crypto, but you know what beats a king? An emperor. So, I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say, out of the 1,000 theoretical dollars, my goal is to get to 1,250. I think in 2 weeks, that's a nice little gain there. That's my goal. We'll see.
All right. It's a solid goal. All right, so I'm going to put this in the chat here. That right there, guys, if you use that URL, we've had a lot of people asking about it. Guys, we delivered on and we told you that we would. It is a brand new mini course we put together. It's $27. We didn't make it expensive. There's other people that are literally charging hundreds or thousands of dollars for this same exact type of stuff right here. It's a crypto for beginners course. Okay. It's not something that's going to be for everybody. I mean, there's people that are going to be advanced past what's in there, but there's a lot of new people that are coming into the crypto space. And the most important thing is everybody being knowledgeable about what's going on so that you don't get wrecked. You can be profitable, and it's better for crypto in general if we have more knowledgeable, more savvy investors in it. So if you guys are interested, definitely check that out. Go to that link right there. It's $27. And then if there is a need for it or people want it, we will make kind of a 2.0 version of it that will have maybe a little bit more advanced techniques and stuff like that in that. So definitely check that out if you haven't already. Bart says, LOL. I'm telling you, Bart has been spot on with his picks, and he's had some really good ones. So I think I've got some good ones for this one tonight, though. And like I said, that video tomorrow, I'm really looking forward to that coming out because I think that's going to be a really good one.
Well,
I do just want to say, and I'm kicking myself for not putting Filecoin in my last one, because literally I had just covered Filecoin right before we did the last crypto fantasy league. And that was the biggest pumper out of all of them. And I mean, Filecoin had a massive March, and I literally had just covered it and said that I thought it was going to have a big pump, and then I didn't pick it.
Yeah, and the question is, does the reigning champion, does he go with the same five, or is he? I'm assuming he'll probably mix a few up, but I'm curious what the picks are going to be, and we'll get to that in just a minute here. Let's see.
While we're waiting, because we're going to cover here in just a couple minutes, guys, does anybody have any projects, any coins that they want us to take a look at? Now's the time if you want us to take a look at anything. We're definitely happy to take a look at it, but definitely, guys, think about that in terms of what we talked about earlier with taking profits. Okay, it's one of the toughest things that people really struggle with. You have to learn to take profits. Okay, again, if this was 4 years ago when I first started, I would not have done what I did today and took some and took some profits out of that Stellar. I'm probably going to do it with Litecoin too, because I bought Litecoin back when it was like $150 or whatever it was. I had bought it previously and sold out. I bought more at like 150, and today it's up to like 220 something, 225, I think. So again, you know what? It makes sense to take some profits out of that. Overall, I love Litecoin. Do I think it's going to be the biggest mover? No. So I'm going to take my profits out of it and then use that to invest into other projects that I feel probably more bullish about, that I like more. But it's definitely something, it's a hard lesson to learn, but guys, you have to be willing to do that. Sometimes you just gotta look at yourself and say, you know what? I'd rather end up getting some sort of a profit out of this rather than I might be able to catch the top of this thing, but it's going to be really hard to predict where the top of this market is. And if I miss it and it starts coming down, you don't want to catch a falling knife. You don't want it to be literally almost all the way back down to the bottom, and then you're cashing out and making 5%. I mean, it's just not worth it.
Absolutely.
Bar says, how about XRP today? Yeah, no kidding. Like, it's absolutely going berserk. Personally, I'm still not a huge fan of XRP. I think it's one of those right now. Is it a great project? Absolutely. However, with all of the news surrounding it with the SEC investigation and everything, that to me is the one thing that keeps holding me back, and the fact that it's been delisted on so many exchanges. So the liquidity of it is just not as good as it normally would be. And honestly, I feel like what was going on with XRP was a lot of what was holding Stellar down for a long time. Because Stellar was just so stagnant, and we kept waiting for it to go and go and go, and it finally started to today. But I think that stigma that is sticking with Ripple, or at least it's in the back of a lot of people's minds, kind of trickles down to Stellar because that's their biggest competitor.
Right.
Carlos says, haven't been on, have to catch up. Absolutely. No, hey, we're happy to have everybody that's on here, guys.
Yeah, Carlos, make sure guys make sure you get your picks. Don't put them in yet. We'll get to that in a moment, but let's see. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Sorry, I was going to take a drink anyway.
Oh, let's see. Pam says, are you guys posting in the Facebook groups for No Tie Required and Retail Underground still? Yeah, so one of the things that we're trying to figure out here, Tam, is when we started this, we honestly did not expect crypto to be the biggest thing. Truth be told, we did not expect. We thought it would be, the other things we talk about, like Amazon or selling online, but really crypto is what really is shot off. So we're trying to figure out how to move forward, but with the YouTube channel and everything, that's what everyone wants. That's what gets all the views, is the crypto stuff. So, that's kind of what we're doing right now. But we will, we're going to start putting more on there, but it's definitely going to be more crypto centric.
Yes. We actually, honestly, we may change the name to, and we're going to change the intro. I just got to get a hold of Dan to do it. We're going to change it to Crypto Underground.
Yep.
Oh, there you go. Good call, Tam. Yeah, as you said, we've been talking about that a lot lately, and seriously, it was not expected. I knew crypto was popular. I knew that it was going to be a popular topic because it's gaining so much traction in the mainstream right now. But I honestly did not think that would be the most popular thing, comparative to Amazon FBA, Etsy, any of that type of stuff. But it's proven. I mean, when we have live streams that are covering Amazon and everybody still wants to talk crypto, there's your sign. And I'm perfectly fine with that. I love talking crypto. So I'm perfectly fine with that. And that was kind of our sign, is it's like, you know what, let's just do everything based around crypto because that's what everybody wants. So, Bart, what's your thoughts on BTT? Let me pull up my screen and we'll go through it, because there may be a lot of people that don't know what BTT is. I can tell you it is up huge over the last week. It's up like 150 or 160% over the last 7 days. So it's been a huge pumper lately. And it's another one I'm kicking myself on, because I almost bought it and I kept waiting and waiting. Sometimes you just got to do it. Sometimes you can't second guess. If you like it, it's not professional financial advice, but if you like it, if you've done your due diligence, you've researched it, sometimes you just got to do it. So, I mean, still just barely over a penny, but we've talked about that before, guys. Don't just look at this number right here as being, the most important factor of it. Okay. Look at the market cap. Market cap is one of the biggest determining factors and one of the most important things to be looking at. Okay. So you can see, I mean, it's just been parabolic the last week or so. I mean, coming from literally here just, a couple months ago, where it was, a tenth of a penny, and now where it's at, I mean, it's had a huge run up right there. And let's pull up the website for it. So decentralized file sharing protocol, which is, I think, very, very cool and very unique. There's not a lot of projects that are covering this right now. So you can see it help you get faster download speeds. And then they're going to reward you with BTT tokens. Enable your wallet, downloading or upgrading new version of BitTorrent, blah, blah, blah. Faster download speeds, and then earn BTT. So huge use case. I mean, to me, it checks off that box right there that it's got a great use case. Obviously, download speeds are highly important as we continue to move further and further into the digital era and everything. I think that it's going to be more and more important as we go. The fact that it rewards users for it gives them great incentive to be able to want to use it. I haven't looked a ton into their team, and that's why I didn't end up ultimately buying this, even though I had a great feeling about it because I do love the use case of it. But I didn't look enough into their team. I didn't have time to do my normal research on their team members to get a good feeling about that. But everything else that they had, felt right. I mean, it file sharing, downloading, all that type of stuff. Huge use case for this project right here. And then as you can see, where is it on their website? Somewhere down here, they got all their exchanges, but somewhere around here they had their different partnerships. Maybe it might be on a different page for it. I look at so many different projects. Maybe I'm thinking of a different one, but they had really, really solid partnerships, which I really liked about that too. So it came out of nowhere a little bit in terms of how quickly it rose up like it did, but the project I think it has a lot of use case and a lot of promise behind it. So I'm a fan of it. Would I be buying it right now? No. I would definitely be waiting until that price dipped back down. And I think that we'll start to see that pull back. I mean, that's the thing. When you get a big move like that, guys, you can expect at some point when it reaches the top, it's going to pull back, and it's going to pull back hard. Just because projects can't run like that all the time. Like it's not sustainable for them to continuously just keep going parabolic like that without having some kind of hard resistance where it's going to pull it back. So watch out, watch out for that one though. If that does pull back a little bit more and you see a pretty big reduction in it, might be a good one to look at getting into. And if you want to know where to get it, it showed it on their website, but we'll bring it up on here real quick too for anybody that is interested. There we go. Probably the easiest one's going to be Binance for most people. If you're not able to use Binance for any reason, Huobi's pretty good. That's more of like an overseas exchange. If you're in the US, I would recommend looking into KuCoin. I use KuCoin. I've been very happy with it overall. So I would say KuCoin or Binance, both are very good. All right, let's see. Jordan, what's going on?
Hey,
How we
Jordan,
doing? All right, let's see. One other I've had my eyes on is WRX. I'm not familiar with that one. Hold on. Bart's got me curious. WRX. Was it Wazer? Number 94. I've heard of it, but I'm not familiar with what they actually do. That one's had a big run up here lately too. Let's see.
Carlos said we should name it Cryptocracy. Carlos, I like the name. The problem is whoever's like Bart right now is the king, and there's no democracy in the kingdom. So whoever's wins the crypto challenge is the ruler.
Interesting. Okay, this is India's most trusted Bitcoin and cryptocurrency exchange. It's now open for all countries. So they have a working product. It's an exchange. Very interesting.
Tam says that Bart's pick is the Wazir X sounds like a Dungeons and Dragons player. It does. Or Magic the Gathering.
Magic the Gathering.
Love it.
All right, Derek is there. He's ready to go, guys. Derek, anybody that just showed up, welcome. We are going to be doing our picks for the Crypto Fantasy League tonight. And Derek is keeping everything all neat and tidy on a spreadsheet. We'll be able to do updates for you guys to get an idea kind of where everybody's at. And then what we are going to be doing is next week on Monday, okay, so a week from today, everybody will have the opportunity, if there are any trades that you want to make, you have one chance to be able to do it. We were going to do more, but we don't want to overwhelm Derek because that could get kind of confusing and overwhelming if we had too many things for it. So all just for fun, guys. Winner does get a gift card, so we are giving away a $25 gift card. Everything else, though, it's all fake money. You know, we're not all putting in $1,000. Maybe someday. You know, hey, maybe when we're all making tons of crypto money, then we'll be doing, you know, some real dollar stuff. Who knows? But tell you what, if you've been watching our videos over the last 3 or 4 weeks, then you probably have been making a lot of money. So, and if you haven't been watching the videos, definitely watch them because we've been calling a lot of really good projects. And then, like I said, some of the ones Bart's been talking about have been really good. So,
oh, we got our first one. Looks like, I'm assuming, Derek's brother.
I think he said his dad.
His dad. Okay. So we got
Bitcoin, Ethereum, Polkadot, EOS, and HOT.
Which one is HOT?
Is that Holochain? I think.
Holochain.
I think. Let me see.
I'm gonna pull up.
I think I could be wrong, but I think or Holo, yeah. Yep, Derek says that's his dad's. All right, what else we got, guys? Guys, throw your picks up in the comments, just like Derek just did. Put either the ticker for each one of them or the name, doesn't matter. And then Dan and I'll save ours for the last.
Oh, Jordan's got his up. Every time I see ANKN, I think of Anakin. Every time. I just do.
I do too.
It's incredibly lame, but it's another one for HOT.
Jordan's going with Holo.
It's HOT.
I'm pretty sure Holo had had a huge run up here just a couple of days ago. Might even been yesterday or the day before. It was really pumping. Am I going too fast, or is Derek? Derek's just writing all these down.
Yeah, they should be in. We should have them in the comment section anyway, so we can go back and. But
let us know,
Derek. Yeah, if you need to, Derek, we can.
Oh, all right. Dad's going with VeChain, Chiliz, Theta, Ethereum, and is BTM? Is that BitMax? What is BTMX? Let's see. BTMX. Is it BitMax? What is it?
BTMX.
It used to be BitMax. Now it's rebranded to Ascendix.
BTMX sounds like a porn category or something. All right.
It's not a big dip, so I don't know. Maybe he's onto something. It just came off from a big pump, and then it had a huge correction. So who knows? All right. Tam says Datamine, Flux, Tama, Egg, Quant Stamp,
Tammy
Token. Tammy Token.
She says all of hers have Tam in them. I love it.
That's awesome.
Now, how long did that take you to find, Tam? I'm actually curious on that because, I mean, there's a lot of them, so I bet you if you looked hard enough, you'd find them pretty quick, I bet. But now I want to know, what is your lowest, Tam? There's got to be one of those that's pretty far in the barrel there. I'm curious how far down you had to search to find a couple of those. I'll type mine in real quick. Again, give me un momento.
I'm going to type mine in too. So let's see. Oh,
why won't let me? There we go. Here we go. per usual, I got to go with some unique ones that they
Well,
are.
hold on. We got to make sure everybody else. Oh, never mind. Okay. I was going to say we got to make sure everybody else got theirs in, but that's
I
okay.
just had to throw it out there.
Go ahead. I'm looking up the ticker for one of mine, so you can go ahead.
No, it's fine. So the one that I actually think is the only one I picked that is probably surging a little too much for my taste because it's probably bound to dip. Freaking Turtle Coin is up like almost 400% in the last little bit. It's just exploded, but it's been pretty steady for a while. So I was hesitant on picking that one, but I don't know. Curious. The rest of them are much like a turtle, slow and steady wins the race. They're all on a little downward trend. I'm hoping we get a better market than we did for our first crypto league, where it was a little down 2 weeks. All right, so now we got John. John says he's got Binance Coin, Bitcoin Gold, Stacks, Dent, and Parsec.
Ooh.
I'm not sure how you pronounce it. I'm assuming Parsec, maybe. Parsec. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking how it's pronounced. Then we got Kyle here. Can't figure out how to.
Yeah, sorry. They all came in at I don't know. They came in at random times. All right, so we got Compound, Synthetics, Ethereum, Theta, and can anybody guess what that is?
Pokemon.
That's gonna be a big one, I think. I don't know if it will be right now, but eventually that's gonna be a big one.
What is it?
Let me pull it up here for you. Dan's gonna really like this. So hold on a second. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Derek says that you have. He says you have 6.
Sorry, Derek. Spendcoin wasn't supposed to be on there. That was from earlier. I meant to take that one out. So I don't want Spendcoin.
Derek says Pimon is bad. Yeah, it is. It is pretty badass. Amazing use case. You're damn right. All right, hold on a second.
Oh my god, is it really called Pokemon?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, I was just messing around when I said that.
Oh yeah, hold on.
That's hilarious.
Hold on. I covered it in one of the videos last week. It was one of like the mid-cap gems. It just launched. I mean, it literally just launched. Ultra rare digital monsters. So it's it builds on the NFT craze, guys. NFT is the hottest thing going right now in crypto. Little precursor to tomorrow's video, though. Don't sleep on DeFi. You'll notice a lot of my picks for this one were DeFi, with the exception of this one right here. This was the only NFT one that I had on there. I think DeFi is getting ready for another big run, similar to what it had over the summer. So definitely don't sleep on DeFi, but NFTs are just scorching hot right now. And I think I think it's pretty cool. It literally just launched 4 or 5 days ago. Yeah, April 1st. It just launched, but you can see like it went up really quickly to $60 and then it's right back down. So I think another week or two and this thing's going to start to run again. So if you have a chance to get into this one, I would definitely recommend, not professional financial advice, but I would definitely recommend at least looking at it. And if you want to know where to get it, Uniswap's probably going to be the easiest place to go and get it. So, but there's other options out there too. But anybody that is looking at it, it's pretty cool. I really like it. I love the name. I think that's pretty awesome. And I believe, as I was researching this, I believe that this actually was built on the Polkadot or within the Polkadot ecosystem, I believe too. Let me see. Oh, it's not even gonna give us an overview.
Hope we got the
Look at that.
The king has announced his winnings. So we'll go out, finish what you're saying, but we'll go after Bart.
All right, look at this. A new NFT Pokemon trades at 140,000 on launch.
So how is this? I'm confused as I'm surprised actually that they're allowed to get away with that name and not get
I don't know
sued for it, but it's a great idea though. It's a really cool idea.
Yeah, no, I think it's going to be big. I think, like Derek said, I think that the use case for that one is that's one of my favorites. I think at least one of my favorite new ones for it. So, all right, let's see what we've got here. Tam says Pokemon. Okay. Yep. All right. Bart has them. What's he got? Dent, CVC, Ethereum, Hot, BTG. What is CVC? I feel like I know what that is, but let's see. Oh, Civic, yeah. All right, and then what was the other one? He said BTG. BTG, Bitcoin Gold. Interesting. I like it.
And then we got, it looks like Derek's in here. Oh, he's got a one way down there a little bit with Dia. That's number 355. I had to look that one up. I did not know what that one was. Interesting. We got a good variety this time, actually.
Ooh, Derek pulling out Tron. Ugh, my old nemesis, Tron.
What could have been?
Tron taught me a very valuable lesson, and that is why I was able to take profits today on Stellar. So I have Tron to thank for that. A lot of people going with Hot. And
Yeah,
that was on there a few different times, but a lot of people going with Hot.
Yeah.
Very interesting. I don't know. It's going to be hard to say. I like the pick. I just don't know if the timing right now is good for it. And the reason I say that is because it's been on such a hot streak that it's going to pull back at some point. Maybe not. With crypto, anything could happen. It could literally just continue to keep skyrocketing.
Not only that, but even if it's for a week and they trade it off, they could end up pocketing some nice theoretical dollars there before, and then get onto something different. So,
IOTA and Zcash. Zcash, man, I haven't heard that come up in a while, but Zcash is interesting. Anytime that there's a project on Gemini and the Winklevoss twins back it, it's probably a pretty safe bet that that's a good project. Let's see.
Right
Leroy,
now,
do you have your other three that you want to go with?
Oh yeah, Leroy, get the other three. But so far, Derek's got himself, his father Paul. We got Jordan, Dirk, Tam, me, John, Bart, and Kyle. So anyone else? So Leroy, if you have three other picks, you can enter into the Crypto Fantasy Challenge as well.
Bart says UBX has made him a lot of money lately. I'll tell you what, I'm loving that pick, Bart. Anybody that was watching when we looked it up, when Bart first brought it up to us at the one live stream, anybody that was watching that, and then if you watch the video that I made a couple days after that covered that as one of the low cap gems that we were looking at, I hope you took the chance to be able to invest in that, because it was a good one. It's that's one of those projects, like I said, sometimes those type of things, they could go either way, but if you get one like that where it's a good project and you have a pretty good feeling about it because it does have a really good use case, the sky's the limit. I mean, those things could absolutely just kick some ass. Speaking of kicking ass, Gonzaga, really? What's the score?
Down by 11, 50 to 39.
Seriously? Is that Baylor?
Just started the second, though.
I know Baylor's good this year. They actually, Scott Drew's a good coach. So, but I wanted to see Gonzaga go undefeated.
Yeah, that'd be. Hey, there's still 20 minutes left in the game. So.
Oh yeah, they got Jalen Suggs. They're okay. Anytime that you can be the Mr. Basketball and Mr. Football in your state, your senior year, you're a beast.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a beast. Leroy says, oops, other three. Guys, anybody else that didn't submit their picks that wants to be entered into the Crypto Fantasy League, chance to win $25 gift card if you win.
We have this will give us, with Leroy, that'd give us 10 people. So that's actually one or two more than last time. So
I think so, yeah. Good.
Oh, here we go. Leroy you got the picks in.
Neo. Wow, there's a blast from the past right there. Neo, guys, Neo was the original chosen one. That and Tron. Neo and Tron were both dubbed the Ethereum killers before Polkadot and Cardano and all that. So Neo actually is very, very similar to like Polkadot in terms of, at least it was. I haven't checked out the project in quite a while, but that was like their calling card was they were going to be different. So they, instead of it being built on top of the blockchain like it is with Ethereum, they were going to have it so that dApps and different projects and stuff could be built within an ecosystem that they had come up with. So they were kind of like one of the originators of, the whole ecosystem idea and everything. And then Polkadot just absolutely took it to the next level and had interoperability and all that crazy stuff too. But yeah, Neo had a lot of hype 4 years ago. Same thing with, same thing with Tron. Neo and Tron both had a ton of hype around them. Bart, I Facebook message you, Kyle, on doing my gift card in crypto if possible. Absolutely. Yep, we will take care of that. What's that?
So that is a wise man right there.
That's right. Leroy says Origin Protocol is killing it for me. Loving it. Awesome. I love it. I love crypto. You know what? Where else can you? I mean, yeah, you can invest in stocks, and you make 7% and it's a good year. I mean, shit. I made 7% on Stellar before 3 a.m. I mean, it's just one of those things. If you get the right project, it's crazy.
Yeah. Where else can you make that amount of like that margin legally?
What's the rules again for trade? Anytime or a set day and one trade per pick or only one trade? So it's going to be next Monday. Everybody on the live stream is allowed to be able to make trades if they want to. You can have, one trade per pick?
Yes, one trade per pick.
So you could trade all 5 for different projects if you choose to.
Yeah, so like if you just have 5 that are tanking or taking off, it kind of depends on your strategy here. Because if you have 5 that are tanking, do you dump them off or do you hope they turn around and do you cut your losses? Or if you're riding high, do you, like Kyle said, do you pull back, cash out, and use that as a different? It's interesting. This is when things are going to get mucho interesting. Is next Monday things will heat up a little bit.
All right. Derek said, "What is ANKN?" I'm not finding that either. I looked it up on CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko, and I'm not finding that. Derek, whose pick was that? It might be Anchor, ANKR. They might have just typed it in wrong. I'm wondering. Because I know Anchor's been really hot lately. Who put in ANKN? Is it on here? Oh, Jordan. Jordan, did you mean ANKR for yours? Yep. Awesome. Guys, last call. Anybody else that wants to enter that hasn't already, make sure you throw them in there. And then for anybody that wasn't in here earlier, I'll post it in the comments again. We just launched. We had a lot of people asking about it. We just launched it, so I'll put it in the comments right now. It's a beginner's crypto course. It's called Crypt Easy. Beginner's course, getting started, how to get started, things to watch out for, strategies in terms of profit taking, when to sell, when to buy, what exchanges should you be using, how do you do your taxes, so many different things in there that it kind of covers all that type of stuff. $27. We want to make it affordable for everybody because the most important thing is everybody has a good base of knowledge when you're first getting into crypto.
Yep.
And I'll get that in there right now. There we go. All right. You got anything else, Dan?
I don't think so, guys. Good luck. I'm excited to see as this progresses. I'm excited to see where everyone's kind of at on Monday, and a little smack talking can ensue. And I'm gonna wear my lucky Emperor hoodie just in case. I should buy it.
You gotta hold your hands out like this though.
Just like this. I should get some. Have Steph put some makeup on me, and
I can't hold on any longer.
that's what I'll do if my pick isn't doing well. I'm too weak. I can't hold it any longer.
Awesome.
Oh my gosh! All right, that's we'll end on the high note there.
Guys, as always, appreciate everybody that is taking part in this. We'll follow up on Wednesday. We'll kind of get an idea. We'll put Derek on the spot on Wednesday and have him let us know who is winning as of Wednesday. And then, like I said, come next Monday, you'll be able to trade once, and then we'll go from there. So We'll see everybody Wednesday, same time, 10 p.m. Eastern time. And Derek's going to he claims to have this whole thing formulated out, so it's going to update it automatically and work great. So we'll see.
All right, guys. Have a good night. Thank you.